Hey everyone, it's Gianna Lum at Convincing Crypto, where we keep you in the loop on all the latest trends and news on crypto and blockchain technology. Today, I have a super quick update for the Cardano community and anyone interested in blockchain governance. Something big is happening on Cardano. As always though, this video is not an endorsement for any project on Cardano in any way. Please do your own research before investing in anything. Alright, let's dive into the news today. Here's a tweet. The Cardano Foundation tweeted, "We are adopting a new delegation strategy to empower Cardano developers and builders to participate more meaningfully in governance and have their voices heard. We have made 7 delegations of 20 million ADA each to selected DReps that we believe represent Cardano's developer and builder community. Learn more at cardanofoundation.org/blog. So I want to talk about the new delegation strategy. You can see the whole article here. It's written by Frederick Gregard, the CEO of the Cardano Foundation. The article is titled, Cardano Foundation Delegation Strategy, Cardano Developer and Builder Delegations. I know there were some complaints that Cardano governance was not representative of the people, so the Cardano Foundation, the nonprofit arm of the Cardano blockchain, now has a remedy for that. They have a plan for more inclusive governance and better representation. So here's the plan. Supporting diverse community engagement. Delegated representatives, DReps, are the primary decision makers in Cardano governance. As governance has evolved in the past year, the Foundation has identified what it believes is a lack of representation of Cardano developers and builders. This lack of representation poses a challenge in at least 2 key aspects. First, it conveys too little importance and recognition to those people and companies that spend their days making technical contributions to various parts of Cardano. And second, the recent challenges in the intersect budget process are exacerbated when the people that best understand the technology do not feel they have sufficient standing to speak up. So consequently, the Cardano Foundation has decided to make delegations of 20 million ADA each to 7 different DReps, delegated representatives, who they really believe represent Cardano and all the builders building on it. So you might be wondering, how they pick these DReps and who chose them? Technical contributions. Firstly, we assess DReps' sustained contributions and technical advancements to Cardano, prioritizing those who have continuously built on and supported the blockchain. Behavior consistent with our Cardano. Secondly, we assess DReps for their understanding and behavioral consistency with the core principles expressed in our Cardano. Their publicly expressed views and votes should resonate with these principles. Governance track record. Thirdly, we assess a DReps' history of governance engagement, prioritizing those who have shown consistent participation and thoughtfulness. Voting power. Finally, we delegate to DReps without significant control of the total voting power at the time of our delegation to further decentralize decision-making power. So you might be wondering, who are the selected DReps? The Foundation completed all 7 delegations in the same transaction. Number 1 is Tempo.vote. Creators of Tempo, an on-chain governance hub that lets DReps publish rich profiles and chat with delegators. Number 2 is Sedan Lab, open source shop behind the whiskey, vodka, and gin dev kits, publishing governance tooling and now standing in as a data-driven DRep. Number 3 is Socius, Social Impact DAO, championing extended quadratic funding on Cardano, pairing grassroots microdonations and matching pools so public good and open source projects receive resources in proportion to broad community support. Number 4 is Sircorin, solo analyst running chainwatch.com, a real-time dashboard tracking DRep voting power, MAVs, and other governance metrics. Number 5 is Kyle Solomon, CEO of DReps, Cardano's rewards distribution layer that at one point drove 5% of all on-chain transactions. Number 6 is Chris Gianna, co-founder of Blink Labs, leading the push for Go-based Cardano node and other open source infrastructure projects. And number 7 is Mesh. Core developers of Mesh, the open source TypeScript SDK, and multi-sig framework powering many Cardano dee-apps. And we're gonna say dee-apps, it's gonna catch on. Dee-apps are decentralized applications. I wanna know your thoughts though. Do you think these 7 DReps are representative of Cardano? And what else do we need for a more inclusive and representative ecosystem? Let me hear your thoughts. And as always, if you see any crypto scams in the comments or in the ads, please report them. There's so many fake airdrops, fake giveaways, and people pretending to be financial advisors, and we've got to make sure everybody in the crypto community remains safe. That's it for us today. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts. Feel free to share this with your friends who love this content, and I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye!